What's up, guys? It's me again. Thought I'd show you a couple little blades I made. And let's start off at the top. Okay, what we have here is a Sawzall blade. I like Sawzall blades because they're really intuitive to make knives out of. What you got is just a saw blade. At the end there would have been a little hole and little peg for where it goes into the Sawzall. But what I like is the metal is actually pretty stiff, you know, for being as thin as it is. I mean, I'd only call this about, oh, maybe a millimeter thick, maybe 1.5 mils, 2 mils tops. But thing is, it makes a great blade. Point in case, bam, Mr. Tiny. Oh yeah. Check it out. Now, this was a hacksaw blade, though. Thinner, much more flexible. But here's the cool thing. I kept the saw on the back. Now I can saw crap with it and cut, whichever I prefer. Now I wrapped the handle in leather. Now underneath the leather wrap, I did grind off some of the tips of the saw, so the leather has a really good purchase on the handle. And then what I did is I just, what you see here is super glue. I just did the top and the knot on the bottom with super glue, and that leather's not going anywhere. Now the blade is about 2.5 inches long, and yeah, I'm doing this review on a folding chair. Just deal with it. It's tiny. I have very small hands, like a girly man, but, you know, some people have tiny hands. I'm one of them. Fits in the hand like that. It doesn't weigh anything. It's be good for sticking in a little survival kit, or make a little sheath for it, throw it as like a little neck knife even. Good for lots of little things. Here's one that I was working on a while ago and then forgot about it. This one's a Sawzall blade, so it's the thicker metal, less flexible, but I got like kind of a little Bowie knife going on this one, a little mini Bowie. And I'll take care of the rust and the paint on there. God, I hate that rust. Yee, just creeps me out looking at it. I hate rust. Anyway, here's this one. This be like a little hunting / bushcraft knife out of one of the wider Sawzall blades you can get. Now I started to do the edge bevel on here, and I like this design where it's just one continuous sweep from the grip to the tip. Just one long smooth sweep. That makes an awesome camp knife if you're preparing food. You could do some other tasks with this, but you know, mainly for preparing food was what I would say this knife's for. It's just really simple to do. Just take your grinder and just go along and make it a little deeper here and end up wider down here. That's pretty much all there is to it for making a good handle. Wrap that with something, put some paracord around there, it'd be great. I did keep the saw on the back of this one too. I was thinking about taking it off, but the blade was in such good shape I figured I'd keep it on. And I think I made a good decision, because now it acts as kind of like a jimping on the back, so you can get a good control on your knife. Another thing I did with these knives is toward the tip, I don't know if you can see that glare, but I actually ground off a couple of the saw blades up toward the tip, just so I could get a real nice point on the blade. So take that for what you will. I did it with this little one too. See the little glare? Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that you can actually make some pretty good knives out of old saw blades you might have laying around. Hell, you could even pick these up at like a hardware store. Some dollar stores carry them. They're cheap too. I mean, you can get hacksaw blades for 2 of them for $1 some places. And yeah, actually since the steel they're made from, it's all tool steel, it holds the edge you give it, and if you're good at sharpening, it'll be sharp as a freaking razor. No joke. This thing, I don't know how many times I've almost sliced myself open with this, trying to just cut some hair off my arm. I mean, this thing is wicked. But, yeah, that's that. So, leave some comments, subscribe, and take her easy, guys.